Okay, so we came over from England on what they call landing barges, and our trucks drove right off the boat up over the beach, and the first town we hit is called St. Lo, and St. Lo was completely devastated. It wasn't a standing building, and we were all sitting in back of the trucks, the big trucks, and that's the way we could see the town looking out the back of the truck. That's the day we landed, and we kept going from St. Lo. We kept going southeast. Eventually, in October, we were on the Moselle River, and that's where I got hurt. So I wasn't in France that long, from August to October. And then I was evacuated and went to England and stayed in the hospital for 3 months. And I'd seen myself in the mirror and saw how my face was all blue with powder burns, and I didn't want to go home. So I asked if I could go back to duty, and they sent me back in the quartermaster corps. And all I had to do there was supervise a bunch of Germans that were working in the depot in Verdun. Our quartermaster depot had all the food and clothing for 4,000 troops. And all the work was done by German prisoners, and all we had to do was be there and look at them. That was it.
So, from the time you landed on Normandy until the time you were injured was about 3 months.
Yeah, I landed in early August, and I got wounded on October 4th, 1944. So I was in the hospital for October, November, and December. And in early January, I went back to France.
And how long did you stay in France?
Till I got discharged in Fort Devens, Christmas Eve, 1945. So I went for 1 more year. By the time I went there and worked, because I got wounded, I had 10 extra points, so that I was not too far from the first ones to go back to the States. That's how they determine who is going home when. Depends on how many points. And if you had a Purple Heart, you had 10 more points.